Welcome to another day of growth with Moses.
Engage in community service. Benjamin Franklin is quoted saying, "Do well by doing good." Engage in community service. It's something that has been traditionally called corporate social responsibility. One of the mistakes people do is to think that business is about them and them and them. To think that all a business is going to communicate is products, services, products, buy from us, we are the best, we do this. That is one of the mistakes that so many business leaders tend to make, that they're running a business, they're only selling to community. For lack of a better word, they're just getting money from the community. But one of the insights that can actually surprise you and position your brand to achieve a certain light is when you begin to think about engaging in community service as a business. You've been running for the last 10 years, for the last 15 years, for the last 20 years. The question is that how much of your income have you given back to the community that you're serving? The same community that you started in with a team of 2, the same community or the same country or the same environment where you started business 10 years ago, when you started with 3 people and you saw your team grow to 5 people, and then you saw your team grow to 10, and you saw your team grow to 15, to 20, to 30. Today you're living well, you're doing well as a business, but the question is, this same community that has enabled you to achieve this kind of growth, what is it that you've done for them? Do you want to be remembered as a business that sold and sold and sold and sold? The greatest that you can do as a business owner or as a business leader, the bare minimum you can do is to create employment for people. You see, depending on the type of your industry, sometimes all you can do is to grow your business to a tune of 20 people on. We've seen very stable businesses that have been around for the last 30 years, but they cannot go above 40 employees. So do you want to be the business that only impacts lives of 40 people, or you can think of ways of touching the community? As a business, looking at your profit portfolio, looking at your profit margins, is there anything that you can do to see that the community, the wider community, benefits? So if you've been looking for that particular idea to see that your business receives a certain type of light, I want to just share this insight. Engage in community service. I want you to think about it. If this is something that you may want to consider, it's not only going to be good for the community or for the beneficiaries of the good. Every time we do good, even the community, we begin to send a different perception. From Uganda, we are seeing brands doing amazing things. We've been seeing MTN and organizing the MTN Marathon, and probably the theme of that particular year is they are fundraising to build wells. They are fundraising for a certain cause. In the process of doing good, your brand is still represented. We are seeing businesses locally within Uganda that are organizing blood donation drives. We are seeing businesses that are buying ambulances for local hospitals to see that people in communities can access healthcare services. They're not building health centers, but they are simply contributing to health centers for health centers to be more effective. In the process of you donating, in the process of you serving community, you are still getting the benefit of brand visibility. You're still getting the benefit of brand reputation. You're building your brand reputation, and people begin to think of you as a brand that is there for people. We've seen brands do random acts of kindness. The most recent one that I remember is when MTN just took a step of faith and a step of generosity and donated a car to a single mother who was selling vegetables on the way to somewhere within Entebbe. So the key thing here is, if you're looking for that particular thing, for that particular move that you can do in the interest of community or in the interest of your business, you might have to think of engaging in community service. Many times there is a weakness that when we bring these topics in strategy sessions, so many business leaders just jump to a conclusion like, we cannot afford to do what? We cannot afford to, we don't have the budget, we don't have the money, but you can still give to community without spending a lot of money. Sometimes all you have to do is to do community sensitizations, maybe to do community trainings, maybe to do things that do not cost a lot of money. So again, do not look at how much it costs. Look at how much can you do with the little resources. Get a team of 2, 3, 4 people, get online and see what other brands are doing. Not every person who is going to be of value to community is going to build a community school. Not every person is going to build a community health facility. Sometimes it will be things that are as simple as an online campaign or an offline campaign that is sensitizing the public in regards to particular health issues, you know, and all you're using is radio and TV. Sometimes it is as simple as maybe just doing a blood donation drive. Sometimes it's as simple as generating community engagement programs, and you're sensitizing communities on stuff to do with business and livelihoods, and maybe reaching out to mothers and reaching out to homes, and you know, but things that do not cost a lot. So that is my idea for you today, and I look forward to sharing with you more in the next episodes.
Thank you for joining us on another day of Growth with Moses. If you would like access to more episodes, please subscribe to this channel. And if you enjoyed this episode, help us share and spread word about it. Till next time, we meet again on another day of Growth with Moses.